Hi!
Welcome to Struggle Buddies! We're totally enthused about the show tonight.
Yeah!
Maniac Mansion. It's our second time doing Maniac Mansion because the game
we suck.
froze on us last time.
Oh yeah,
we would've
that's what
beaten
happened.
it.
That's what happened.
Game freaking froze at the end last time.
Friggity froze.
It freaking froze on us. It freaking froze. So this week we have John back, and we're gonna try and beat it. Right now, John is you can't see him, but we can.
Hi, I'm John Vulo. Hey. No, it's
nothing like him.
Looks like me though.
Look, he got the look right, but he doesn't have the sound right. So yeah, we've taken some time off the past month and a half, so we apologize that we haven't been here around as much. But life's been crazy. But we're here, and we're gonna beat this freaking game tonight. I promise that. We'll probably end a little early if we could beat it quickly. Might need some extra John assistance for that. But
Oh, that's what you wanted? Okay.
It's like, all right, it's 9:55. John, all right.
hey, Dark Angel.
Alright. Do you want me to give you, not a hint, but like a character to use?
No, give
Easy?
yes.
Give us the characters. What are the
Use
characters?
anybody and Bernard.
Anybody and Bernard.
Which one's Bernard?
Nerd.
You just select
Him?
them and you'll see the name.
Yeah.
Bernard. And Green Hulk Man
And Green
at
Hulk.
the end.
Green
Okay,
Hulk,
okay,
man.
that's fine. That's what I used to use. as a
Michael.
kid.
Let's do it together
We're gonna
Do
do it together.
tonight.
You.
I don't know where this voice came from. Tonight, I don't know why.
I just saw a Book of Mormon this past week, which is hilarious, by the way. And one of the songs in it is, it's like they're a team, but one of them's awesome, and the other one is like tagging along, basically. And he has this song, it's like, we're gonna change the world, me and you, but mostly me. It's awesome. And like the whole song keeps free, and the other guy keeps getting enthused, like, the me and you, and then he's like, but mostly me. Like, I'm the,
Who's in
I'm
it
the
now?
star here. I have no idea. They were great, though. So let's get started here.
The guy who replaced Craig Ferguson was in the original run, I think. I think he was in that
I
run.
have no idea.
Yeah.
I think the
James Corden.
guy who played
With
like,
Andrew
Olaf
Ryan-
in Frozen apparently was in the original.
Was he? Or was he the second one? There's like three casts of that are like amazing of it.
I don't know.
Andrew Reynolds, the guy who was there, the guy who replaced Michael C. Hall, the guy from Dexter as Hedwig, I think was in it at one point.
The notification hasn't got out yet. We've been on for like 15 minutes. Freaking Twitch, man. How are people supposed to come to your website if you don't friggin' notify them that they're the person they're subscribed to is on? It's so stupid. Lame. Okay.
And we have to open the mailbox, right?
Don't you put the?
Well,
It doesn't matter, right?
Well,
these
first of
characters
all,
are very different from the ones that you used before. But a lot of the at the end game that you were at is where you had to use a specialty. So most of the stuff that you did will work here.
Gotcha.
Well,
But
hey, horror film kid.
Horror Film Kid, we're going to change the world by donating to the show, but mostly me. Yeah, thank you, Horror Film Kid. This is a special episode, just as it was the first time we did the show, because this game is donated by Horror Film Kid
Yes, it
on
was.
games.neonstreetlight.com, which you can do also. If you want to see us play any game you want, just donate towards it. You know, it doesn't have to be the full amount. And we'll buy the game, and we'll do it, and we'll give you the credit for it, and you'll be on the website, you'll be on the stream, you'll be super cool.
I should
Just
be,
like Horror Film Kid.
I should be such a jerk and donate a game because you have to beat it, right?
We have to beat it. If you donate, we have to beat it.
I should donate a game that's like
Hey, Horror Film Kid was a jerk and donated this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did it to be a jerk. I'm not even insulting him.
On the Nintendo forum, they try to beat every game in this year. There's 2 games left, and one of them is the one that I'm doing.
What's the
out
game?
Out of 677, this is like the last one. The Mutant Virus.
The Mutant Virus. I don't know that one.
It starts off kind of cool.
It's an NES game?
Yeah. It gets so unbelievably difficult.
Mutant Virus. Why can't I picture it?
It came out like '92. It's not that popular. It's easily.
Yeah, but bear in mind, it's
It's so hard.
it's a licensed game, right?
Keep going after you.
So I have definitely at least
Yeah.
seen the cover of
There
it.
are no speed runs or anything of the game. You can't look. There's like 2 reviews of the game. You can't even find
That
someone beating the
sucks.
game online. So that's if I was being nasty.
All right. to remember what I'm doing here.
Remember, use the select button to switch for the.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Open door. There we go. Open door. It's dark in this room. Go to lamp.
I'll
Oh,
just put this somewhere for now, and then you can jump it later.
I'm gonna say use lamp. And not turn on. You can turn on. There we go. I remember one of these. There's like a book or something. In the bookcase. I think it's on the right side.
Should I sit?
Yeah, come sit.
I'll be a jerk to my feet. Yes, sit in the middle now.
No.
Hello, everyone.
I think he has a heating pad, so you might have to swap it.
What is this that time of the month? He's got to reduce his cramps.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, all right. I'll have him do that then.
I remember, wasn't there a book or something?
Is this one where I'm going to start giving you a lot more hints than normal? You have to ask me. If you ask me, I'll tell.
Yeah,
We'll do that.
There's a book in here somewhere.
Are you asking?
No,
me?
it's there.
Yeah, oh, here it is.
Switch off.
Oh no.
Oh
check
no!
the
I
plan.
figured all three of us are sick.
I have a very specific sitting condition.
Oh well, I'll sit in the middle.
I've stayed up for a little bit anyway. So
All
Okay.
right.
I figured that was for your cramps or something. So you know.
No,
for the
Mike
time
sat
of the
on a cactus this week,
Yeah.
and it's been a rough one.
month. Did you really? How do you sit on a cactus?
You
You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I didn't see it.
Well,
No.
I believed it too.
Where made a cactus big enough to cause?
I know it could be a little one. Someone, the little potted cacti.
My cousin did that once.
I just thought that was
Sat right
funny.
on a potted cactus on the staircase. All right. There's something with the books, right?
No.
What am I thinking of?
There was the phone. You get the number and you call the phone. We
Maybe
didn't.
that's it. Or
I
maybe I'm
think there's
thinking
a
of
panel
the plan.
loose or something in there though.
A panel?
I thought there was, but I'm
Was
not-
there a panel loose here? John?
Yes. I'm only gonna respond if you ask me
Loose
directly.
panel. That's what it was. Nice, Mike.
I will say this because I'll remember, and you guys don't remember anything, but there were a lot of suggestions that Mike actually made that were right to beat the game, and I'm just sitting here like twiddling my thumbs because you're going no. I'm going like, so. Unfortunately, some of those suggestions are not going to work now because of the characters you picked.
Can you think of any off the top of your head?
What he said?
Yeah.
Demo tape. You actually get the demo tape and you send it to that eater guy. He goes, oh, I really like this. I'm going to send him a contract. You get the contract and you sew it to the green tentacle and then he becomes your friend.
But we don't do that this time, right?
No, because you don't have the right characters to do it.
So the item I just got, was that useful at all?
Yes, you can use it.
Yeah.
It's a tape.
Windexter, yeah, I'm down. It depends on our schedule, really. I mean, I've been able to even lock down our weekly show, so it's tough. But I'm definitely open to it. It's just a matter of I don't know if I'm going to be able to. All right. Open dough.
Open dough. Get ready to move. Remember, get the flashlight. And then get ready to run. Because the mom's there, remember.
I know. You don't think I know that? I know that. Say how fast it was?
You didn't even see me get caught.
I have half a good mind to talk to my husband. I'm blue. Da-da-dee-da-da-da.
I love that they're all blue.
It's the Valentines from Doug. Skeeter and his parents before they moved there.
New kid.
Before Doug moved there, they lived in this house.
Bernard.
He's like, I ain't, no, I was like, Michael, I ain't going to that house. I know what happens. You get him thrown in there too, and then.
No, she's gone now.
Well, how are you gonna get him out? Here's the flashlight.
It's okay. Open the refrigerator.
Take out the bottles of ketchup.
Get.
Do you remember what Michael's special ability is?
No.
He's a photographer. So you can
Oh,
develop
so we could do that photo room now. That's something that we couldn't do last time
Because we didn't have Michael.
because we didn't have Michael.
Yeah, I think I told you about it. How what you're supposed to do. So I think you're good now. if you get to that point. You can do it, but you don't really need it to beat the game, but it makes life easier.
The photography shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Pointing and clicking through a game. There's a technical thing.
Guys, when to raise your voice levels, they're kind of low. I'm going to shout now.
Why are our voices not getting picked up loudly?
Sayla, it's like Sayla, if you turn your volume down, I'm gonna kill you.
Is everyone having trouble hearing
What just happened?
us?
Oh,
Cutscene.
Hold on. I want to listen on the app. You guys keep talking, please.
Just remember, you hit the select button.
What?
If you hit the select button, yeah.
oh yeah.
Get the canned goods. Dumpty dum dumpty dum.
Who is that girl again? Oh, it's his girlfriend.
That's Sandy. Yeah.
Sandy. Have you not done that yet? Sandy.
Sandy!
I can only hear you guys if I
I
turn my
love you,
speakers
Sandy,
almost
but
full.
I'm gay. John Travolta in Grease, but he's gay. Every cutscene.
Dumpty dum dumpty dum. Where's the cheese?
Now, why the hell is our output so damn low then?
Can't pick up a shelf.
I don't know.
That's superhuman.
Can't look at a cheap wooden shelf.
I like, it's funny, if you look at the camera with Bernard, his nose is red because he's got acne. Isn't that great? The little details.
Yeah, speed run! Speed run!
Select. Yeah.
Forgot about that part. Alright. Now what do I do?
Talk, guys.
Talking to you. It's not singing. You have to talk.
In
See,
the
I'm talking to you
camera,
because
it's
you're
called,
singing.
It's called entertainment value.
Well, you might think that. I think it's quite silly.
I don't even know what that's from, but
No, I just said it.
maybe if you knew something about entertainment value, John,
That's not
you'd
my
be a big
specialty.
rock star. Just saying.
Well, same with you, Michael. Same with you.
You're right, but I admit that I don't know anything about entertainment value.
I never admitted that I had it. What are you talking about?
Letting you. I need the Pepsi to get past the tentacle.
I don't understand why it's... Why would it be low?
You seem loud on that.
It does.
I'm getting a kick listening to ourselves.
You have to turn the volume all the way up? I just don't understand why. All the audio signals look pretty damn good.
Turn on.
You know what, man? Fuck you.
I'm sorry this game uses logic and you just can't use logic. Use
No,
lamp.
you can turn it on.
Use lamp. Use it on what?
Talk.
Alright, well,
We're
what do you want to
talking
hear?
to you.
So I will talk about this game. I read that the first print of this game had 250,000 copies made. Because they were trying to figure out if there was a special revision made. You know about the hamster thing in this
Where
game?
you can nuke it?
Yeah. They thought because it was in the Commodore 64 version, and they just ported the Commodore 64 version over, and Nintendo didn't figure it out how to censor it, so they didn't just know that it existed. So after it sort of leaked out, they thought that they might have made another revision, but they didn't. So it's in every copy of the game. It depends on who you use.
I can't go up there at all?
Bernard is afraid of the tentacle.
Where's Michael?
Mike does not know how to turn things on, just ask.
Michael, I don't go in the house. All right, now I'm completely lost again because I don't remember anything.
Dude.
Is he trying to? I wish I could like walk backwards.
Oh, you do the moonwalk?
Yeah.
I never tried that. It's impossible.
And I'm just look at me doing dancing, really badly. All right, you weren't here. That sounds like a good level to me.
Sounds like it was before.
You really hear the controller though.
No, it's good enough.
Maybe we just have to speak loud or...
No, I changed a bunch of the compression settings now.
Oh.
Pick up sound like nothing.
Bernard is afraid of the tentacle. That's his
great.
That's his only like
Weakness.
pretty much. That's his only like silly thing.
Bernard.
He's a geek, of course. He's not gonna be like, oh, it's a tentacle.
He should be. He should be like, I love sci-fi.
God, tentacles!
He's very scared.
Do we have the Pepsi Cola?
Let us.
Let us beat this game tonight.
Let us beat this game.
Everybody that you...
Wait, he drank it?
No, it says that you can't run out of Pepsi. It's impossible.
I'd say I was like, what the fuck?
There's just so much Pepsi in the damn world.
This is the 80s. It was Coconut Pepsi.
Hey, Yoshi fan.
Hi.
Now you give him the Pepsi and you walk out of the room, right?
Yeah.
Give a can of Pepsi to Tantica, Green Tantica.
That's a lot. Thanks, kid. Whoop. You didn't go in the steps. Go 2 stairs. Magic.
Get money, get glitches.
If this game freezes tonight, I'm going
We're gonna find out where Horror Film Kid lives.
I'll just beat it. I'll just beat it. Just give it to me. I'll just beat it. Did you clean it?
No.
No. Well, it was also on
only
for
been
like
3 months.
4 hours or something.
Yeah.
So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
Developer tray. Where's the light?
What are you going to use to develop it with? You're just going to look at it.
Red light.
Turn on.
I know that. I was trying to figure out if I could do it. I know you can't, but I was trying to.
I know you can't, but I was trying to anyway. I get it.
You know what that's called, John? Having spirit. Okay? Not everything is I can't do it.
You just admitted, I know you can't do it, but I'm going to do it anyway.
No, I said I'm gonna
Mike's
try.
all like,
I'm gonna try.
You know what, John? We've got spirit. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We've got spirit. How about you?
Wait. Okay. Wait.
I know a car won't run on sugar, but I'm going to try anyway.
But I'll fill that damn.
Nothing ever got done by saying, "Well, it can't be done." And it probably can run on sugar if you do it the right way. You just won't go very far.
Try it with your car.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's go right now.
Well, you'd have to see. That's John.
A break from the show, guys. We'll be right back. We will film it. We will film the car explosion, and we will
Listen, John. Listen, John. You may feel that you can't accept love from anybody, but guess what? When you work on yourself, you'll be able to. Just like if you work in that car, it can run on sugar. Just saying.
What? You get
If you put sugar in your gas tank, you can do anything.
You can fly.
You can follow your dreams.
I know Greg is
Right in
completely.
the air.
The funny thing is that Greg is the kind of person to be like, no, really, if you just try, you can do a lot of things if you just put your mind to it. And he's just fucking with me right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If I wasn't here, he'd be like, no, John, you can totally do stuff if you try.
You're taking that role. I have to counter you.
Yeah.
I'm the devil's advocate. Or just the devil, depending on... Oh, that looks like the devil on the wall.
Get out, get out.
It's Dr. Fred.
Leave.
Get out, get out.
Leave.
She will actually catch you. She's out there, but you're good now. She won't catch you there.
Run to... Okay, listen.
I can't go downstairs.
But now what are you going to do?
Yeah, what's your plan?
What do you mean?
You're supposed to have someone go in there.
I didn't... I forgot that was her room. I didn't do that on purpose.
Daddy's been very strange. Yeah, so? Well, Mommy, I'm worried. Yeah, so? He hasn't slept in 5 years. That's a great, little Wikipedia bit about him. Hasn't slept in 5 years. Birth name.
He's under the control of the meteor. And you see,
Career.
And I've mentioned it before. You see the mirror on top of her bed. If you click over it, it just says mirror. It's a mirror under.
There's a reason he hasn't slept in 5 years. Hey, guys, right? Peanuts and steak.
Nice. I wouldn't either. Look at that bag of bones.
She's got a cracked
skin.
Her mirror's all
I love
cracked.
that the mirror broke when she looked at it. This music is super fly. I'd like to finish this game pretty quick tonight since we already spent the whole night doing it, and I'd like to try and do the Minus World in
Okay.
the original Super Mario Brothers Famicom Disk System.
Minus World. How would you do it without... Isn't it you have to beat it to get to that?
No,
This is 1-1-2.
Yeah, level 1-2. You go right through the bricks and you go to the Minus World.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the Minus World, there is a Minus World in Mario Brothers, and it's just a glitch, really. But in the Famicom Disk System, the only notable difference between the two versions is that there's 3 levels to the Minus World. It's not just this underwater thing. And I've never seen it. So the disc arrived 2 days ago, and I'd like to. I tested the disc; it works, but I haven't really played through it.
Did she come out of the room?
It's not going to work like that. Wow, I had no idea you could even do that. I actually learned something in Maniac Mansion
That
today.
you could switch while you're being caught.
No, that you're actually behind the plant.
That's what we're
and
doing.
She can't see you.
Oh, she didn't.
She did catch me.
No, she didn't. Did she? She didn't throw
Yeah.
you? No, because you can't switch to another character. I don't think when that happens, you go automatically to jail. If her door is closed, that means she's in her room.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's try going in again.
Yeah. You see my.
Oh, he's still there.
Yeah, look
That's
at
why.
that.
If you it won't allow.
That's
you
what
to
we
switch
did
to
last
another
time, yeah,
character.
right? The first time we did it, that's how I did it. I was hiding behind the plant.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I usually go in another room because I figured for the Nintendo, it's not going to say, oh, there's a plant there you can't see. She saw you. She says,
Yeah.
come here, cutie, but she can't capture you. That's not going to do anything, by the way. One of them has to go into the dungeon.
No, not going.
Oh, she took, wow. I've never seen that before. So I learned 2 things.
Because he was closer.
Oh my goodness, it's
Wait.
Junie Boy. I could say the same about you.
What
I could
is
say the
going
thing
on
about
with this game? How does she...
Look at this. We're really good at video games, John.
So, where's Michael now? Is Michael still outside?
We'll find out in a second.
Turn on light.
Turn on.
Actually, this
Mom.
one you can use this light. You
Turn
can
on
use
Mom.
light.
Oh, I can. I can, John. I thought I couldn't.
Oh my god, look at that face on the wall.
All right, I'll
Oh
give
my God! Look at that face
Okay,
on
alright.
the wall in the
John
video
has
game.
advice.
All right, for another hint. This room is useless with your characters,
Alright, go back down.
so you don't need this room anymore.
Why didn't you tell me that when I was doing this whole convoluted way to get
I
up
don't
there?
want to help you every little bit of the way. You're already there now, you know.
We
Trust
got
me.
there.
Ah, I'm still here.
That's amazing.
It felt good to get up in that room, so.
Oh, and also with
Get
the 2
up in her
characters, you
room.
do not need to use the. You might need to actually use the paint blotch thing, but I don't think so. You might not need to use the paint thinner on the paint blotch with these characters.
Interesting. How many of you guys watching have played this game? And of you people who have played it, how many have beaten it?
Well, how do I gotta go. I gotta get him to get.
That is
out.
my question to you, the viewers.
Oh wait, no. I can just go. I can just take him down and then go get out with the other guy.
No,
drinking
you
my
can't.
giant water.
Yeah, I can get out of the dungeon. 2 people.
Oh,
over.
you meant that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can here. Let me show you something that you might be able to do here. If you go down the hatch, if you switch to a new kid before she captures you, I believe. Let's go to Michael. That if you wait a little bit, she becomes immobile in the room. It's like a glitch. I'm gonna test this out.
That's interesting.
I mean, okay, you need that package.
Yeah, you do.
All right, go get the package. That's
Go get it!
Because if Weird Ed gets it, you can't. Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Did we not have anyone waiting outside?
No, you're gonna have to fight it. You're gonna have to rush him. Well, if he sees you and you exit the room, he won't. He'll just go back in his room. Yeah, if you get to the steps and get out, he'll go.
Go, motherfucker.
Go stairs. Yep. All right. So now you can just get it. He's not gonna chase after you. But you need to get that package.
Jay has personally
Okay.
never played. Junie hasn't played. Go on.
So last time, what was also so important is to get the package. Also, that's another thing. If Weird Ed gets the package, you can't beat the game because, well, with these characters, not a big deal. But like I said, with Wendy or Sid, you actually need to mail something. Mm-hmm. You need the stamps from the package. So if Weird Ed gets it, you can't get the stamps, and then you can't beat the game.
That makes sense to me.
But it's just one of those things, like when it happens, you're literally stuck. So with the two characters that you used, it'd be impossible to beat the game. You can do everything else, but you can't send the item out.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I have no idea what we're supposed to do now.
Do you want me to tell you the two items that you need to beat the game 100%?
Yeah, what are the two items we need?
You need the card key and the glowing key.
The card key and the glowing.
The glowing key's in the pool. The card key's in the safe, isn't it?
You had them last time.
The card
You
key's
had
in the
the
safe.
By the way, am I the only one seeing?
Wait, no, the card
and
key's
this
in
is
his-
just going to be for us here, not you guys viewing.
Okay.
When the screen goes black, there's a green stripe on the left side of my screen.
You said that last time.
It's there.
And in my entire life playing this game, I've never seen.
No, it's
anything
not the
like that.
game. It's my TV. I didn't see it. I don't know. Now it's not. I didn't see it that time. That's weird. I'm losing my mind.
Is it inappropriate to mention the brick thing took almost forever to figure out last time? No, that's a difficult one, but I just love how you hovered around the brick for so long and just missed it. No, you can go in there.
Yeah,
You might want to. You might want to.
friends with them.
No, not yet. But you might want to give him something to make. Well, actually, no, you can't do that just yet.
You give them the package, don't you?
You don't want to do that right now because
Work out.
because
Work
you're gonna do
out.
something that's gonna make him
Work
upset,
out.
and he's not gonna be your friend anymore. So you have to do those things.
Do
before him.
the things that'll piss him off first, and then
Then give him the package, and then he'll always be your friend. And I think
I'm not on drugs. I'm just seeing things.
I told you you could not, with the characters that you had, you couldn't use the phone
Yeah.
to call Edna.
Yeah.
Now we have him.
Yeah, well, because you have Bernard. Bernard, anything that requires like technical stuff or fixing things or electronics, he can do. Except fix the TV. I tried that and it doesn't work.
That sucks.
I thought, oh, maybe you could fix the TV.
That thug.
If I were
Now
you,
we sound echoey. Oh my god, these audio issues just don't stop.
does the camera have audio?
Not that's being used. It does have audio, it's just not being used. I mean, I had to make some adjustments to make us louder, so...
I would say out of the two characters, you probably want to have, right now, Michael thrown in the dungeon.
Everyone be quiet for 1 sec.
Oh, yeah, you can go right out the door. Now she'll... Audio sounds fine to me.
Harvum Kid said it sounds fine to him.
I'm leaving it as is. I reset it to what it was before.
I'd say wait a little bit. No, don't want to go in there.
You said you want to get him caught.
No, because you can get out with Bernard. It should be enough time where you can just walk past her. Yeah, use Bernard. If she doesn't say anything, you can just walk right out.
Did that fix
Yeah,
it,
you can
Jay?
walk right out. Goodbye.
Where's that key though?
You don't need it. At least you're probably not gonna need it. Okay.
So now we're low. We're back to being low again. I don't know.
TA.
Ta.
You're leaving? Oh, that's better.
Why did like different people hear it different?
I know. I'll leave it. We're going to be low tonight. I don't understand why it would suddenly be different from this week compared to 2 weeks ago, but that's the way it is.
So where are you going with Bernard?
I don't know. I lost all sense of direction. I'm trying to remember. I think we have to get into the basement again. We have to get Michael caught so they can go through the bottom, right? You get a different key to let you go outside
Outside where?
to the pool to get the glowing key.
Yep.
Yeah, so
However you want to do it. Because the two things that I told you that you need to do like, a bunch of things to get to. No, you don't go. No, you don't need that key.
I don't know, I was just checking what it was.
It's a small key.
By the way, can you guys see my shirt? I don't know. I'm not facing the right way. Groovy.
We still got to beat
Groovy.
Groovy.
Such a great game. One of the best Super Nintendo games.
Okay.
And the HD remake was awesome too. Because it didn't change what was good about it. It just,
Enhanced.
yeah, it just enhanced it. That's it. It just made it widescreen and clear.
Stop telling me what to do, John.
Well, it's not my fault. You have a very tiny brain and you need help.
It is pretty small.
Oh, I wasn't fast.
That's what that echo they're hearing is. It's the space in between the skull.
Hi.
Yeah, we never beat Earthworm Jim 2.
Well, I had good enough sense not to wear this. Oh!
Call the fashion
Oh,
police.
it's funny to do that to you guys.
Earthworm Jim 2, though, we had only just tried after beating Earthworm Jim 1. And do you remember what was really hard as hell about it? There's two things that were really hard as hell. Do you remember? I mean, it was almost 3 years ago. It's kind of crazy. You don't remember, Mike?
The balloon thing.
The balloon thing was a nightmare. But there's another thing, too. We did beat the balloon thing. You don't remember?
No, the balloon thing we couldn't beat.
We did beat it. We lost on another thing that happened several times throughout the game. It's a bonus stage.
I'm trying to do two things at once and think. I don't know.
Can anyone else remember? Anyone who actually saw that episode?
I don't remember it. Because I was Super Nintendo, so I probably wasn't watching.
Probably, yeah, probably not.
What is a Super Nintendo crap?
Wait, do you notice in black and white Michael is white? Because they can't make him black in this.
Yeah, I guess. Except when he's facing that way. He's a headless man.
It's his hair.
It just looks like Dave.
So I have a silver key now.
Mm-hmm. Remember what the silver key opens?
No.
Does Greg remember what the silver key opens?
The silver key.
My heart.
That's very cute, but that's not the right answer.
Fuck.
The silver key. The garage?
Nope.
No, you have to lift that up. That's why you lift the weights.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The car? Is it the car itself?
There is a key for it, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Correctamundo.
Figured that was it because that was the point we couldn't think of. Pool chair. Let's go outside because I lifted weights. Although I think it was Bernard who did it.
I don't remember.
The answer to the Earthworm Jim 2 question is the thing with Pete's puppies, where they're throwing the puppies and you have to like bounce them across the screen. You don't remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And if you mess up, the puppies splatter on the ground. It's like horrifying. And it's hard.
We got the
Silver
faucet
key. What
handle,
can that
which you use
open? You already opened it.
upstairs.
Oh, what was it?
The door to the outside here.
Oh, see, my mind was in the right place. It was just not the right exact door. Can't pick that up.
Well, you know where the glowing key is. Why don't you just get that? You numbskull. You can't lift that. It's
I forgot how to lower the water.
that cement slab is kind of like a one-way thing. You can get out from it, but you can't go in it.
Yep, Jay was right. It was the dog one.
I forgot how to turn the water off.
You have to go through the vent outside.
Mm.
Right.
Remember.
Why didn't you have a different person do it?
Well, I think I don't know. Did you use the machine? You might as well go out there just to see it. If you can lift it. If you can't lift it, you need Bernard anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right. You need.
No,
strength.
I
Go.
do have it. He has a strength.
So go.
You gotta.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, because you have to.
Yeah, that's why I was going. I'm like, you guys are like, am I wrong?
No, you said you thought.
Bernard
you
isn't
said
strong. He's a
Bernard.
nerd. He does our homework. The black guy's a strong, cool guy.
Well, he can still
With
use
the
the
sideburns.
He can still use the the weight machine.
Well, Bernard's too busy with his textbooks.
Okay. So you easy. I love that.
Peasy.
Beautiful cover girl.
I was like, what's that on the floor?
Puddle of developer. Oh yeah. We used a rag to get it.
You're thinking right, but you don't have it.
You used a vase or something like that to grab it, right?
No. I think there is like a rag or something that you
Oh, that's why. Okay.
It's
top it up with.
well, you wouldn't use a rag to soak something like that up with. You would use a
Pop.
no,
Towel.
no. There's no kind of
Sponge.
yes.
get the sponge.
Right.
Not a good idea. You should turn that off. Because you'll never make it in time, and the house will blow up.
So you can send someone else there now.
Yeah.
Did he correct it?
No.
Correct it.
I'm trying to. Jesus
That's
Christos.
new kid on the block.
No, Cade.
Brennard.
Hey, packet lost. Yes, it said puddle of developer. And that's for
Puddle.
film.
The developer's the puddle. Get it? The people who develop the game.
I
are in a puddle.
get
We're in a
what you're
puddle
saying.
because they're so weird.
I get what you're saying.
Huh? Puddle developer. Is that a...
They basically melted the people who made this game, and that's a puddle of them.
See, I just thought of it as, developer fluid that you need for developing film, and
Oh.
it just fell.
That's not what it is, though, John. I'm sorry.
25 years of playing this game!
It's like we're trying to make you feel stupid and you have the right answer.
I thought it was so wrong!
I always thought the world was round. It's not. No, it's just flat.
No.
That's why you don't have to, like, curve down as you walk.
There was a...
Don't you think it'd be a little weird that you can see in front of you would just be over the line?
There was
Yeah.
there was a cool...
World's not that big.
There was a cool thing on...
Have you played Little Big Planet?
Was it
Mario Galaxy?
Vsauce?
Planets around.
Vsauce did something where he talked about if the actual Earth was flat, what it actually would be like.
Oh, yeah.
It was something really interesting. I forgot what it was, like, because you talked about as you get to the end, I think because of gravity or something, everything would, like, pull. It would be really, really hard to get to the very edge. Something like that.
That's interesting. One of the most commonsensical things I've heard on, like, why basically people years and years ago should have realized the Earth was round is that if you see ships on the horizon, you don't see the bottoms of them because they're lower than
Yeah.
us. Like since things disappear from bottom up as they go farther out into the horizon.
Yeah, but the idea that people thought the world was flat is highly exaggerated anyway.
Yeah, I've heard about
Like
that
the
too.
idea that people thought the world was flat when Columbus was there is like, no, people realized that it was round. It
Yeah.
wasn't scientifically
It
proven.
might have been
But
like a
even the
church
Romans
thing.
were like, yeah, the world's
No,
not
I
fucking
know
flat.
that, but I'm talking
Cavemen thought the world was flat. The Greeks probably thought the
You
world
need
was
the wrong
flat.
person.
Right, that's it. But
I have to go down there. I
I
have
mean
to get
back
the
in
sponge.
those
Oh.
times. I don't mean like 500 years ago. I mean like thousands of years ago. That would have been the way to know.
Egypt probably thought.
I think
they
I
were-
mentioned this last time. It seems like people that back then were a lot smarter with a lot less.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like it was, I don't know, 200 BC. Like, oh, we already figured out, how like Venus is. I don't know. They already figured out Venus and how far
They
it is
had
within
so
like
little
200
resources.
miles.
We're not going to get into it, but religion and lack of record keeping make us think they're idiots. Is
Yeah.
really the problem. The reason we don't remember half the crap that the Greeks know is because the Arabs couldn't write down all of it fast enough, and all of them were like, "We're gonna kill you first." That's the
Yeah.
reason. Other than that,
books.
humanism, the Renaissance is because we're like, "Oh, we knew this already. Oh, people have soul. Okay, cool."
Yeah. Did you see, by the way, I posted this on Facebook that they figured out how they made the pyramids, like how they were able to push those giant.
Yeah,
they
that's
finally
the
figured-
funniest thing I've
They
ever
finally
seen.
figured out 100% what it was.
Yeah, they poured a certain amount of water in front of the stones, and it lowered the friction dragging it across
Oh, yeah?
the sand, made it easier. And if you look at all the hieroglyphics and pictures and everything, they always show someone pouring water in front of the thing as they're dragging it.
They thought it was ceremonial.
Yeah, they thought it was like basically like, oh, we pour the sacred water. No, they were freaking smart.
That's all. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I saw something where they were trying to figure out how they move the Easter Island heads.
Oh, that's crazy.
And they were like, yeah, it was like this 2-man kind of pulley system or something like that. And it was possible. It was just really difficult because they were able to tell like there was like a road to do it, and there were some of the Easter Island heads that were like off the side of the road, and then some so some fell. Like, ah, fuck it, we can get it back up again. It was something along that, but I didn't know
those
about the
Easter
pyramids.
Island heads are crazy, and so is Stonehenge. Those are a couple things that blow my mind.
I always think about this. No one had to go to the post office. No one had jury duty. No one had a job.
They got you
know what they did? They moved fucking blocks. That's what they did. They got everybody. Yeah. And they moved one rock.
What are you doing?
And that was their year. That was their year.
You know what? I'm really busy. You're not busy. Get over here.
that was their year. That was their year.
What are you doing? You're not doing anything.
Their biggest resource was people. Like, if you just had 1 million people like, doing like half a pound of lifting, you just lift the whole, thing.
Well, that's like they didn't have that, but like if you have 2,000 people in your village, okay, 50 of you get food. The rest of us, we're moving these big ass blocks for the year. That's what we're doing. What else are they doing? Nothing. Yeah. That's always boggled my mind that was never brought up.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you have a couple people make tools. Okay. But these, there was a couple of thousand people there.
Yeah.
In the Salisbury Plains. They may not have been like one tribe, but they were there.
There's a lot of
and
people.
That's what they did.
By the way, where are you going in the game right now?
To the pool.
It took a very long time for him to get to the pool.
Yeah, I went the wrong door. I went the wrong door.
There you go. You don't go in there.
Wait, I gotta change to Michael, lower it, go get the key, and come back out.
Michael!
Hey, Capchiro. It's going well. How is it going with you?
Hello.
Hello there. Get in that pool. Not again. How would I ever take over the world with
The other
tentacles?
You have to put B.
Where's the cursor?
Oh, fuck. Did you pause it or something?
Okay, there's
That's
the cursor.
weird. Okay, and this is where the game says.
Oh, whew.
That's weird.
Oh, God, this game kills me. Did he just walk down backwards, too?
Yeah, probably. I think it goes up the same way, too. Other button, Michael. Michael!
So now you get him in the pool and you turn the thing back on, right? Or
yes, because you have to go back down and back up. This is sometimes it's finicky. You have to like go down the ladder and go like all the way down and back up.
We're gonna die because the game.
No, you'll have plenty of time. Don't hit the button like that. There's no use for it. It's not gonna make him go any faster. Give me it.
Give it to John.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
You
It's
are,
just,
because it's
you
not
keep on
working.
hitting the button 1,000 times. Right? This is where the house is gonna blow up now because we're not gonna have it. You have to say ladder. You're technically just going up the ladder, but not really going to the next part of it.
See?
You went the wrong kid.
Yeah, because I did it fast. But, all right.
No, you have to go Michael.
Michael, damn it.
Now we're gonna die. Now you're gonna die because you're not. You're not.
Yeah, because now you got me all frazzled. This would happen if I was playing.
You get frazzled?
I would have. There's no need to rush. Okay, there you go.
All right, now we gotta get the card key. But
Jason, we should start saving more often. I don't think so, because last time saving is what froze the game.
Well, the pause menu froze the game. You didn't. I don't think you guys even saved.
we gotta get the glowing key, which means I have to
We're
go
gonna beat
back
it.
downstairs. I mean, we gotta get the key card, which is
Where's the key card? You found it last time.
it's in his room, isn't it?
Whose room?
The sun's room.
It's underneath the thing in the son's room.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We got it.
But you still have to do one thing that's good. Actually, no. You can still beat the game like this. You need. I'll give you the easy way. There's one key that you didn't get that you should probably get, and it's not really hidden. You already walked past it in one of the rooms.
The mom's room.
No. That's not a bad guess though. That actually only used for the arcade. This is actually a way that, believe it or not, I did not know how to beat the game when I was younger. To do it this way.
What? So something that you figured out way later on.
Yeah.
The tray's full.
You have nothing to develop.
Yeah, we don't have any pictures.
I told you how do you have to do it last time. Well,
Wait, what was the picture that you have?
I don't remember.
You get film from. Oh my God, where was that film? There's film somewhere.
First things first, you get Bernard up here, because when whoever goes down into the dungeon, I would say actually get Bernard thrown in the dungeon, and then use Michael to get the key.
Michael.
I like
Bubbles.
that game.
Yeah, have you ever beaten it?
Yes. I don't think I've beaten on a real.
Can you explain to us how to beat the goddamn zombies in the graveyard?
zombie- the
Because we
zombie boss
lose
is
on that. We
absolutely-
spent an hour. We stopped.
That's really hard because there's like 1,000 zombies you have
Yeah.
to kill. You just have to keep on kicking them.
We had such good combo going on, and then it stopped working.
Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah, there's a lot of zombies there.
Hearing digga digga
For
digga
anyone
ding
who doesn't
ding
know what we're
digga
even
ding ding
talking
for 6
about,
hours is not
We're talking
fun.
about Moonwalker on Sega Genesis, and we were playing on an emulator actually because we have never been able to stream a Genesis because the capture card doesn't work.
Yeah, we have the Genesis.
That
We have
stinks.
2 of them.
Yeah, we have to.
We just can't.
There's
capture.
actually a really great game for Gen. I'll tell you after you finish your thing. Unless you're done with the
Huh?
Michael Jackson story.
Oh no, I was just
Oh, that
mentioning
was
that
it.
that's what we're
Oh.
talking about.
So I can make Sega Genesis repros now. Oh, I guess I can't put my legs up. And it's
Wait,
actually
no,
all right.
Go for it.
It's relatively easy to make. So I've been making them with Ryan. That's what Ryan does now. And there was a game that came out only in Europe and Japan, and I have no idea why because the game is so good. I don't even think it's not even a Genesis
What's it
game
called?
to me. Alien Soldier. It's a game where it's made by Treasure. It's pretty much like a lot of short levels, like really, really short levels, but you fight all these mini bosses and bosses. The whole game is just a boss rush, and all the bosses are different. You get different weapons. When you play the game, you go, I can't believe they put so much stuff into this one game. The graphics are amazing for some parts, and I hate Genesis. I really don't like the system. That game is my favorite Genesis game. I would get a Genesis just for that.
There are very, very few Genesis games that make me like really, like, want to have a Genesis hooked up.
You would like it's like take the idea of Contra and just put it on steroids.
Have you ever played Contra Hardcore? That was on Genesis.
No, that one's really hard. That one's the one where you're like the wolf or whatever, right?
I don't remember. I only played it once.
It's stupidly
Holy
hard.
shit.
And I think I read somewhere that the Japanese one, of course, was easier.
Oh,
What do I
wait,
use on the
nail-
thing before he comes back?
Nail them glued to the table.
Open.
Oh yeah, just open it.
That's great.
Get done. Get done.
No,
Get-
you don't need the dimes. Give?
Don't you need
Give?
the dimes?
No.
Oh yeah.
Give?
Give him the thing.
No. Give him what?
Give him
Package.
the package.
Yes.
You had the package right there. Where are you going? It's right there.
Where?
It's on the right side.
Well, I missed
was.
it. We can get out and go back up there and give it to him. It's not that big of a deal.
It said package on the first
Well,
screen
I'm
and you started scrolling.
Okay,
for no
well, I didn't
reason.
notice it, so when I scrolled...
You'd think when it came to packages, Mike would be like some sort of expert. But
I know.
not
You
this
wish
time.
you'd at least seen a package. You want to see this package?
Get him out of
It'd be
there.
really tough to see it.
I did too slow. Hold on.
No, it still works. Oh, all right.
The reason you don't want the light on?
You don't really need the light on here. This part. You can just-
Technically, no, you don't.
You're gonna freeze the game. That's not gonna help. It actually only helps if your character's all the way to like the right side. You know, like there, and then you keep on doing it. That's the only time it really works.
It's just
I'm not.
scroll
I'm not doing it
Yeah.
for any logical reason. It's just a habit of.
Yeah,
tapping
well, it's like
things a lot.
you're giving it like input, and that's what's slowing it down.
Yeah, well, that's stupid.
So now where are you off to? Back to his room?
To give them the package.
Yeah, you're gonna give him your package, all right?
You gotta. But did you? Why didn't he have to steal dimes?
Because you don't need it with these characters.
Oh, you don't have to turn the telescope then?
Okay, because you don't know what's in that safe because you never
Right.
got there. What's in that safe is an envelope with a quarter in it. That's it. And you need that envelope to ship stuff out.
So we don't have to ship shit.
Yes. You need to ship stuff with Sid, Razor, or Wendy. And Sid and Razor are identical. They have the demo tapes. And with Wendy has to rewrite the manuscript
That's what
and
we did
then
last
send
time.
that.
Right.
And then she gets a contract back.
Interesting. So some of the stuff that we figured out last time we will just not be doing.
Yeah, that's what I said. The end games are going to be very different, but to get to that point, they're going to be very similar.
Gotcha.
All right, so we have the key card. We have the silver key. That we have the glowing key.
We need film to develop.
Yes, you actually need to
don't
develop
get in
film.
there, don't get in there.
He's just your friend. Hello.
I know, but I didn't want to go in there.
Oh.
So we have to find the film now.
I can tell you where the film is because you'll never think of it. Because I told you last time.
We got it last time.
You did because I told you where it was.
Where was it?
It was outside.
Oh, right.
It's like you would never find it. You would go, "What's that there?" And you look at it, it's film. You know, like why would the film?
It's just on the floor, right?
Yeah, you would think it would be in like a more logical area.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
like-
kind of bad. That's bad game design.
There's a couple of things that are a little cheesy in this game, but well, you know that's how the games were back then.
It feels like we've progressed much quicker through this from like
Because
last.
John's telling us what.
No, but last time there was a bunch of shit that I felt like we had to do, like recording the tape.
Well,
because we had shitty characters, is what John tells. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
the recording the tape and doing all that stuff was just to get the rusty key that you can get with these guys, but it's not that important. It does take a lot longer to use the other characters because with who you have right now and what you have, you already pretty much could beat the game. There's one thing that I'm going to tell you because you would never figure it out, and I'll tell you how you were supposed to do it the real way. But with the other characters, like to mail the stuff, you need to get the envelope, you need to get the dime so you can turn the telescope, you need to look at the TV, you need to type, you know, that's why I was saying it takes so long with those
really
characters.
Time-consuming.
Michael, you can't beat the game with Michael. He just helps you get past something, but you could beat the game. You could beat the game with Bernard. Well, actually, because there's two things you need to do in the game. You need to somehow take care of the meteor and get past the purple tentacle. Some characters, for what they do, make things easier for one and not the other.
Yeah.
So, like with the characters that you chose, if you messed up and like you had to write the thing, and let's say you lost the stamps or whatever, there's no way that you can get past the purple tentacle. Although you could still win. You could still win, but if you got to the meteor, you could still win, but you can't get past the purple tentacle. Because if you get the contract or the demo tape, you show the purple tentacle, oh, here's a contract. And he goes, oh, right this way. And he passes. Or if you have the demo tape and you give it to the green tentacle,
all right, so I developed the film.
he
now
goes, you have to roll a film now. Yeah, and now you have to give it to Weird Ed, like he said. Help me find my plans.
what? Oh, it's his plans.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you help the green tentacle, when you get to that part of the game, the green tentacle comes out of nowhere and sort of scares the purple tentacle away.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I have a question. So when we did the whole
I have a question.
telescope
Who
thing-
are you? Why are you here?
Why haven't
Why
you
are you in the
house?
house yet?
You invited me.
When we turned the telescope the wrong way, we saw an alien.
Yeah.
What's the other way? What do you see?
Okay, so it's one. I always thought it was two left and two right. It's one left.
One left is the alien.
Yeah, and then you go back to the middle, and then you go one to the side, and it's a part of the house, and then you go one more time, and it's the painting. But the problem is you're not going to see the code unless you open the painting and you see the safe. Then when you see the safe, you didn't see it. There's a little like etching on the bottom. That's the code to the safe. You can't see it. You need the telescope to see it. So even if you put the telescope in the right way, but you didn't open the painting, you're not going to see
Oh
the
my
numbers.
god.
Yeah.
All right, so he said meet me in
So
the lab.
technical.
Yeah. So now you have to go into the... Oh, you can't beat the game just yet. You need one other thing. You need one other key. There's a key that you got last time that you didn't get this time.
A rusty key.
No. The rusty key's not that important. Just makes life a little bit easier.
The one behind the paint
Oh,
remover.
go get the paint remover. Get the paint remover.
Just for fun.
I'm getting.
I want to remove the. Well, no, there's that wall with the paint.
You don't need to do it, but if you want to see it, you can
I
see
want
it.
to see it.
Okay.
I've waited so long.
Yeah, that's actually just one of those things that we were so close to doing last time, and we fucked ourselves because I told Mike to use it in the wrong spot.
Yeah, and I couldn't help you to say don't do that, but
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know in the beginning. And then I thought about it, and it's like, oh, with the characters that you have, you'll never be able to get into that room.
Yeah.
And that's why I said maybe if you had the brush, you can use the brush as like a backup, but
Oh, I know where the other key was. That was the one where that was with the recording the music and you play the high note and it breaks the light.
no, that's
right?
what he said, the rusty key. That's not
Oh, that's the rusty key?
Yeah.
Shit. Use paint remover. Hey, hey. Kind of stupid you couldn't open that door anyway. Turn on light. No light? Flashlight? Do you have a flashlight?
Nope, Dave has it.
I think there's a light in here.
Evo, what's going on?
What's up, Eve Mo?
You found the light? Yeah, there it is.
That's what you were missing.
Go to wires. So we don't need this room, right?
No.
But what are you doing here?
I'll tell you a little bit. You don't need to do it. You can leave. But you need that one key. It's not like it's hidden. You can find the key if you went into the right room. You've been in that room already.
Is it in Edna's room?
No.
Is it in the den?
Nope. You're very close to it. Not super close, but you're very close to it. I'll just tell you that.
Boy. Is it on that?
Well,
No.
that's a dime.
It's like a syringe.
There it is.
Yellow key.
Now I believe you can beat the game. What you got?
Alright, so we have all the shit.
Now you have to go. You said meet you at the lab. Where's the lab?
Downstairs. In the basement, in the
What's
dungeon.
What's the easiest way to get there?
Get thrown in the dungeon.
Now you're thinking. Now you're playing with power.
Nintendo power.
I actually.
Or you can just move that statue. When you first walk in the house.
No, you can't. It's one way. The door. You can't you can open the door with the thing, but you can't enter it.
Oh, you can let someone out only.
Yeah. But if you have the rusty key,
I'm
you
here,
can get from the
baby.
outside.
Gotcha.
You got me, baby.
There is a.
Wait. Oh, so we didn't get the rusty key.
Yeah, you don't need it. It just makes life easier to go through the dungeon. But if once you know what you're doing, it's
You're not gonna get in that predicament anyway.
Yeah. All right. So what key is gonna open up this outer thing?
Card key.
No,
Should I give him all the shit?
No, you don't need anyone in particular right now. You can use anybody. Actually, no. You have to. You need the yellow key.
I have it.
Okay, so you might as well just use Michael.
So these keys are for that door?
No,
Oh, then what the hell?
you can try. That's why I'm trying not to give too much away, but just a little.
But so he wants us to meet him in the lab there.
Yeah, you have a key right now to get into the lab.
Ah, the hamster. Use the hamster. Try using on the top pad.
I can't unlock the door with this. It just always says it.
Wait, use the
No, it's,
use the card key on the top padlock.
The same key will open both locks.
Oh.
Pretty much in this game, this is different with like Shadowgate because this is what fucked me up. Every key in this game is unique. In Shadowgate, or is uninvited, you can use the same key for different things, and that's fucked me up because I'm thinking in a game you would think like, one key opens up this and that, and this one I got to a point where I used the key. I'm like, what the hell have to do? That's the same key.
So wait, we have it in this person's inventory?
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
just have it.
Yeah, so go to switch to another character.
I said, should I give anything to that character? No, you can do it with this.
Yeah, you can do it with this.
You can do it with this. You
Alright.
can't. You can't do it with Michael.
Glowing key. It's totally the glowing key.
No, it's the fruit drinks. All that high fructose corn syrup.
Damn right. Use it on the top one too.
I didn't actually use it.
You did.
I did. Yeah.
Now
I'm switching
open
back to
door.
Michael. Because he's my namesake.
Uh-oh.
The hell is that? Card key.
Open it. Why don't you just open the door first?
Uh-oh. We don't have a freaking code.
The code for this is a real pain in the ass. But there's a way around it. Let's see if you can figure it out.
A way around it?
Yeah.
See, there's a way to not...
What?
You got it?
Yeah! I was
Get the fuck out of here!
that was just like, okay, let me get out of this.
Okay, I have to tell a quick story.
Wait,
You know-
how would you normally do that?
Okay, I'm gonna tell a quick story.
Don't do it
I
right
did
away.
I did that same exact thing as a kid. I did everything, I found everything, and I get to that door, and I'm going, there's no code in this game, what happened? And I said, well, fuck. I have to start at the beginning, because I don't know the code, so I was gonna go through every one, and that's exactly what I did, and I opened the door. And I flipped out. What you're supposed to do, this is what's really crazy. There's a point in the game, Dr. Fred, if you fix the wires in the house, you fix the wires, what you need to do is you need to turn off the electricity and then get the tools from the car. And then use the tools on the wires, and now you fix the wires. Now the arcade machines work. Dr. Fred, there's a point in the game where Dr. Fred plays one of those arcade games. You then now have to take the coin that's in Nurse Edna's room, the thing, the in the envelope,
Yeah.
and the small key, and then you go and you have to play that game. So if you play like the wrong game, you use the small key to get your quarterback. You go and you play the game that Dr. Fred was playing, and the code to the inner door is his high score. And
That's horrible.
they don't tell you that anywhere in the game.
That is the most cryptic shit. And Mike just solved it with 0000.
If you get to the door before he plays the arcade game, there is no code. That's what 0000 is. So there's like nothing was set, and then when he plays it, it gets set.
But did you, to the dungeon intruder, which is the door I just went through, so... Oh, there we go.
Come here. He'll never get me. I'm getting out of here. I'll take care of sucker face. You get the meteor. Why is he taking care of...
Yeah, you actually use the coin. You can. I don't know if it's a dime or the quarter, but you can get another can of Pepsi, I believe, in the machine. Okay.
Wait, what just happened story-wise?
What do you mean?
You've gotten past all of my safeguards. So his son just... Why is his son helping us? There's only one thing left to do.
That doesn't do anything.
I'm arming the self-destruct mechanism.
You have time. Well, now you have very little time to beat the game. That's not going to do anything. You didn't go right enough.
You have a card key.
Relax.
Use it. Go in the door. Telling you to do all these things after you've done it.
Okay.
Go to meteor. Get meteor. Stop meteor.
See, now, if you didn't have the suit on, you would have been dead. Because he's shooting things at you.
Where'd you get the suit?
Got in the locker.
I turned the power off.
Good. Okay, now you're one thing away from beating the game.
Oh, what happened? I feel much better now.
You want me to tell you how to do
I'm
it?
free of this machine's
I'll tell you how to do it
control.
because you're going to figure it out.
Go for it.
You have to put the meteor in the trunk of the car.
Oh.
And then use the car. And then put...
How would you fucking know that?
Well, that's not the more... There's other ways that are more obvious. Like, if you do the demo tape... No, if you do the demo tape... If you do the contract, the game will automatically end once he sees it. He goes, oh, my contract, I'm famous now. And the game's over. So depending on who you use, what you have to do there is different. But now you have to get rid of the meteor. Now with...
Get rid of the meteor
with-
once and for all.
With Bernard, if you put the radio tube inside the tube socket and call the police, and those two doors are open, he will take the meteor, and then all you have to do is get to that thing and turn the switch off.
I can't believe how many different ways there are to beat this game.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Wicked Awful Gamers.
So before you fuck this up, you have to use the key in
No, we
the
did
trunk.
not do that.
Use yellow key in trunk. Because if you do it anywhere other than the trunk, you will fuck the game up, and you will not beat it. Now, obviously, you might have to take the tools. Okay, now use meteor, and you also have a time limit because the thing will actually blow up. Now use yellow key.
That's to close it again.
You don't have to. In Weird Edsel. See, if you actually, you can use the yellow
I
key.
better close the trunk first.
Yeah, you can use the yellow key in the car before, and then it blows up the side of the house, and then you can't use it. So if you do that, you'll actually screw the game up.
So that's it? We beat it?
Yeah.
The car just goes out into space? This is the weirdest fucking game.
Whee!
Are you in the car?
No, the meteor is.
Yeah, but who's driving the car?
The meteor.
It's the weirdest fucking game. I'm sorry my insane plan caused you so much trouble.
They didn't call Dave trouble. He hung out in a dungeon.
How can I ever repay you for your help? Cash would be nice.
Don't be a tuna head.
And they bow. And scene.
Congratulations, you won the game. That I love that the game says you won the game. Not you beat it. You won it.
What time is it?
Produced by George Lucas. The original version of this
9:44.
had aliens walking around in it.
Do you want me to show you some little stuff in here? The hamster thing?
Show us a couple of things.
Yeah, it won't take long.
And then we'll do the Midas World.
'cause I wanna
and then
see
We
that.
have to end early tonight because I
Yeah,
do have.
that's why I'm trying to rush a little bit.
Greg's getting up early tomorrow to go to become a Disney princess at the mall.
Okay, what do you want to see? You want to see some deaths? I'll show you some fucking deaths. Choose him and yeah, just for
Who's Jeff? Oh, Jeff's the handyman guy?
Jeff is useless. All Jeff can do is fix the phone. That's the only thing Jeff can do.
Why'd you call Jeff?
That's why
we keep avoiding him, and then
with useless people I call them Jeffs.
maybe we call him Pedro's.
I'll keep that in mind if you ever call me Jeff.
Hey Jeff, I mean
I
Greg.
wouldn't call you Jeff. It'd be
Hey, Jeff,
like,
I mean Greg.
this is
Uh-oh.
Jeff.
Oh, thanks, Jeff. What does that mean? Nothing.
And fighting words. Why don't you guys fight?
All right, let's
I
see
don't
if
know.
I
One
can do
called
this
the other
in
one
one
Jeff.
I'll show you how to do this. You gotta get just enough where the camera scrolls, and now you do it. Oh wow, they shrunk my lead big time. And
Nice.
if you're also not right directly in front of the door, he like has to move and then go in, and that little movement can actually, fucking catch you.
I'll be the prettiest princess. Thank you.
I'm rubbing my foot. Stop. Good point, bro.
No, that is a good point, bro. Thank you for mentioning it. I'm not being sarcastic.
That I'm touching my
Put
foot.
the damn foot down, you weirdo.
Listen, I like my.
Creeping everyone
Oh,
out.
I need to yell at you.
Now I'll creep into it. I'm rubbing my toe.
Yeah,
How is
rub it
that
off
creepy?
camera.
I thought it
Because
was.
your foot is the biggest thing on the screen because it's closer to the camera.
Your foot is the biggest
I'm
thing.
rubbing it.
Yeah, thanks, Alyssa.
Oh, she hates feet.
Yeah, well.
What's it girls hating feet? Women.
I love feet. See, that's creepier.
Yeah.
I love
I
feet.
love feet.
I don't know, foot fungus. My feet are very healthy. I mean, they look like hobbit feet, but they're healthy. I pumice my heels. Not really. She doesn't like feet. She wouldn't approve it if I just like had a shoe on it. It happened to be on camera.
Here's another thing that you can actually do to get into Weird Ed's room. See, I'm gonna use this little trick now that you guys showed me. You do new kid.
So happy to have educated you tonight, John.
Yeah, I actually learned something in Maniac Mansion. Can you believe it?
Always goes to show you could always learn something from others, even if those people know less than you. They might know one thing you don't.
No, you doofus. Use the doorbell.
Dare call me a doofus.
All right, Jeff. Now go.
So you're trying to die, right?
I'm gonna do something to kill one of the characters.
So John is like an expert
Oh.
at this game.
Then why did I listen to you guys?
weren't
You
hidden-
assume.
How did that not work?
It worked for us.
You weren't hidden behind
No,
it.
you know what? It works when you get away from the mother. His door's right next door. That's probably why he catches you.
No, but I don't think you were like right next to the
That's
bush.
okay.
I think you were just kind of like,
I know I was right. Oh, I don't
I don't
know.
think you were right against it, you know?
You always want to get right up to the bush. Just right in
Just
there.
get right up
Now
against
my
the bush.
that once again makes my confusion during that part justified. I was like, how did that work?
I wish I was a hobbit. I live in a weird world.
Mike, a hobbit confirmed.
I saw a picture that said, Harry Potter fans, I want to go live in Hogwarts. Lord of the Rings fans, I want to go live in Hobbiton. Game of Thrones fans, nah, I'm good. Which is that is very accurate.
So I still need to get Sid in here because Sid is the person that I need to do this. Go in here. Burp.
Sid. I don't know why I'm saying that.
Can I get
All right, Evo.
He looks very cool.
He's a cool guy.
New wave man.
Very cool guy.
It was meant to be a double entendre. Get up in the bush.
A double entendre.
A double.
I'm in such suspense. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I have to use this.
I'm so glad we beat this game. We could cross this off the list.
Actually, no. Oh, I need the. Do I need any key? Yeah,
I have to update the site,
the key.
the game hit list,
Yeah. We beats it.
and I'm gonna put under unfinished business to never play it again.
Hey, this game is awesome. Once you know what
It
you're doing.
infuriates you and drives you nuts, and you play it for so long that you start to hate your friends, and they hate you back because you don't talk to them because you spend so much time in the game, and then you think that they're your own family in the game, and then you get really attached. But fuck Jeff.
Game hit list.
It's like Maniac Mansion, Zombies Hit by Neighbors, Kyle from down the block.
Oh, I didn't have it on here.
Oh, that's my regular hit list. Sorry.
I didn't have it on here.
Too bad you weren't on my side. Oh, not start.
Could have let them fuck into dungeon first.
Side.
Yeah, usually Greg would be like, all right, let's try
There
with
we
different
go.
characters. You notice that, guys? Every time we play a challenging game, Greg goes back and tries to speedrun it. Or at least it was that for the winter, and then now he's, no, I'm never playing this again. Nope, I'm done. Sorry.
This isn't the kind of game I feel that way about.
Let's kill Jeff too. 'cause he's
You know
working.
what would be cool with this game? Having prints made of the rooms. Like picture prints.
Yeah. No,
Like,
they
blow it up.
exist.
Would be kind of a cool thing. Like, oh, I have the bathroom with the mummy in it from Maniac Mansion.
Oh, I need
All right,
to
we're
get this anyway.
updated. Game hit list is updated. That hit list is long. We've been in a lot of games.
But you also included, like, when I came over that one time, because I looked at it, like, even Zombie Nation, that, like, played for, like, a minute.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I have it.
Well, it's a list of games that like we've played, and then it's if we beat it, then it gets.
Yeah, if you look back, that period right after we came back from Sandy, we beat everything, and we went on a streak there for like a year, where we were beating everything pretty quickly and well.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of started sucking.
Well, what happened?
Now we can't play games
What
other than
didn't-
two.
No, but what didn't we beat recently?
Moonwalker.
Yeah.
Ow! What else did we beat?
There's
This
not
was
a lot.
on there.
There's not a
Moonwalker,
lot
this,
that
but
we
we
had.
did also.
We
did
did a lot.
We did also do a lot of races, and we did races and two dudes in the middle of those too. And then we did games like Castlevania and Horror Week. We didn't beat any of those games.
How did we miss that once again that someone followed? Take this LOL. Thank you for the follow. I did not
Okay,
see
the
the
jar is full.
notification. Bear in mind, we don't hear the little
Notification.
noise that you guys hear.
Alright, now I want to use Sid. Man, oh. That's okay, I don't care about the package.
Wow, on the
I've never seen this before. Let's
on
see what
the
happens.
background, you added a pretty severe curve that TV screen.
It's really that it's just the bottom. Since it's text, it looks severe.
Yeah, it looks cool though, but it looks like it's on a TV.
It looks like what?
It looks good. I'm saying it looks authentic.
Yeah.
Like it's on a real old TV.
Thank you. It was really, really hard to do that, by the way. But worth it. Because it does give that
Hey,
like,
Zangief
authentic
Bear.
feel. Because otherwise it just looks like oddly placed.
Yeah.
Zangief Bear, what's going on?
Zangief Bear.
Alright. So now what is your plan? Or is it a surprise?
I'm a little hungry.
Oh, he's gonna microwave the.
Microwave the hamster? This is terrible. No hamsters are
I did this as a kid.
harmed in the making of this. Oh no!
He goes, "Bleh."
That's horrible.
I actually have a pixel art thing of this. So it made it for me. I was like, I just want the exploded hamster. Totally awesome. I just want to see what's something with Jeff. What happens when you give it to Jeff? Where is he? Because
When
sometimes
you give it to Jeff.
because sometimes they go gross. Like if you give it to like Wendy, she'll go gross.
Jeff
But
goes,
Jeff might
"Ew."
see. Jeff won't kill the hamster. Only Sid and Razor will do it. But I don't know if Jeff will be like totally cool. Like if you give it to him. Sid, give exploded hamster to Jeff. It doesn't
Just
say
hams.
anything.
I think it just says hams.
Hams.
Give those exploded hams to him.
They don't say anything. Oh, I guess only they'll say it. Okay, so now I'm gonna get out of the room with him. Gotta be out of the room for this. And now with him,
Sorry.
Jeff is not very bright because he's useless.
So what did you just put in there?
Put in a glass jar.
Just the jar? Empty?
Nope.
But what's in it?
Oh no, radioactive steam!
Oh, I thought that's what you did.
Wicked Awful Games. There is no first version of the game. This is the only version of the game. There's no revisions of this.
They not only died, he got buried by the family
Yeah.
already.
Only Sid and Razor can blow up the hamster. That's it.
What happens otherwise?
They won't do it. They'll just say no. Or that's sick. They'll say, how sick?
So you killed off one of them. You killed a hamster.
Mm-hmm.
When we played, we didn't kill anybody.
Yeah. Well, I'm an expert at this game. Well, a quote-unquote expert.
I'm an expert at life. I kill everybody.
I know
When you're an
only...
expert at things, you kill everything. Hey, Brega Nunez.
What's up?
Oh, another way to get killed in this game is if you... This is interesting, because you guys didn't do this. If you record yourself playing, in order to get the demo tape from the Green Tentacles, that you have to show him yours, and he goes, "Oh, that's really cool. Here's mine. There's nothing's gonna happen with it." And you take his, and you send his away, and you get the recording contract. You show him the recording contract, and he takes care of the purple tentacle. But if
Send
you
your own.
and you get the contract, you show it to him, he gets so jealous he kills you. It's cool, right?
That's really funny. I'm actually impressed that they included that.
No thanks.
The funny thing
It's just
is,
no thanks
all
to the
those
hamster.
things are so... Like, it doesn't take a lot of work.
You
just
could
had to
make-
have thought of it.
You could make a
It's
PG-13
got bits of fur like
animated
what did you
movie
do?
of this.
Arg! That's what they
easily.
did. They made a
You have
show.
all the kids go into the house, and they're trying to avoid this family while looking for their friends. And you have like the Sid does that.
Wait.
Like he meets the
How did the
tentacle.
second person die? What did you just do?
Weird Ed killed him. You
What?
were talking about it. I gave Weird Ed the exploded hamster. And
Oh.
he goes, "No thanks." Wait, what's that? It's got little bits of fur. Oh, my hamster! What did you do? And then he just kills you.
You could have like Sid like
now the
meet
game-
the tentacle.
Another game is impossible to beat because I'm stuck in the dungeon. I'm getting out.
Good job, John.
Well, that was the point. I killed two of the
No, I
characters.
know. I'm saying
Oh.
good. You
No, it is a good job.
There's nothing else really cool. I mean, that's really about it aside from like a speed run, but that's
Right.
not. It only takes like 5 minutes, and the only thing that I do different is I take the radio tube and I put it in the tube thing, and it calls the meteor police. It takes like 5 minutes, but as that's going on, I get like the thing to open up the door and
Right.
stuff. So like by the time he just arrives, He can like go, oh, I'm here, because then once he goes in and he takes the meteor, he leaves a badge. Because now the meteor is gone, you still have to get past the purple tentacle to throw the switch. Mm-hmm. You have to pick up the badge, and when the purple tentacle gives you shit, you give him the badge. He goes, oh, you're for the meteor police, and he runs away. So it's the easiest way to beat the game, but you have to time it just right, because if the door isn't open, he leaves, and you have to call him, and if you do that 3 times, he says, fuck this, I ain't coming back. So you can't do that.
I can't believe how many different ways there are to play it and beat this game.
Yeah, well, that was part of the charm of this, because there's so many different endings.
This is why the prequels were so bad. Lucasfilm would spend so much fucking time on this game, making it so interesting in the 80s.
What do you mean?
That they couldn't write a good movie.
Oh, yeah, that might be possible. Well, afterwards, Adventures on Monkey Island came out. Adventures on Monkey Island.
Oh, they're hanging out on islands now? Oh, they just finished the game. Seriously.
No good, like, Lucasfilm didn't really make any better. Actually, they made Defenders of Dinotron City, but they didn't make any of these kind of text-based games for the NES, even though this is a port. They just made them for the PC. Like Day of the Tentacle, where it's one of these kind of games where you're Bernard.
Right,
and
right.
You have the people, or Adventures of Monkey Island and a couple of others that were really good at like silly, fun adventure games. This is supposed to be like a spoof of just like a horror thing. You know,
right.
like it's supposed to be like a I went to a new game. You know, it's not. It's like a 50s horror. You know, oh, you kidnapped my girlfriend. You know, evil zombies and stuff like
the
that.
The tentacle and everything.
And I don't know if I told you this, but you know what that's supposed to be? That's supposed to be Skywalker Ranch. Because when they made this game, I think they went to George Lucas's place, and you saw it, and it actually looks like. So you're actually doing this.
Oh, it's a very big.
Yeah,
house.
but that's what it kind of looks like with the front and everything. It's supposed to be. Cool. I'm happy.
I'm happy too. We did it, and now we're gonna, as our little after party. I just got 2 days ago Super Mario Brothers for the Famicom Disk System, and I promise that I will show it. It's going to look exactly the same, but the Minus World glitch is different. And have you ever seen it?
Minus World glitch in Famicom system?
Yeah.
I might have, but I don't remember.
I've never seen it at all.
This will be good.
Let's show it off.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
You said show it off, and I was gonna.
Oh.
I got it a little. It's creepy.
I want to see what the disc actually looks like. Oh, okay, so it's just like a
floppy
regular,
disk.
Yeah.
It's a floppy disk with the side A and the side B.
Now, I've said this on the show before, but my first experience playing Mario was on a disc on a Commodore 64.
That's interesting.
It was a disc, but it wasn't Nintendo. So it was kind of like a weird mix of the disc system and other things. Yeah.
So you want to hear something interesting about Doom? So the big thing about the PC games is that they were all sort of like text-based, or they were all like you look at one picture and then you move to another picture. John Carmack, being the genius that he is when he was working for, I think, Sierra Online,
let me change what the game
was trying to like figure out, you know, how to work with the PC better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what he did was he found a way. He found a way to do that, because scrolling on a computer at that point was like impossible. So John Carmack found a way to do it. So what they did was John Carmack's did it, and John Romero saw this and he went, "Holy crap, we're going to make something like amazing out of this." So what they did was, the first thing that they had was they made the first level of Super Mario Brothers 3, and they sent it to Nintendo, and they said, "Look what we can do." It was an exact replica, which you couldn't do, and it would open up a whole new market for Super Mario Brothers 3 for people that don't have a Nintendo, and Nintendo goes, "Oh, we're not interested." So they said,
they were kind of right. They were like, we don't need it.
well, yeah, and then they went on and fucking created Duke Nukem for it, and Commander Keen, which were incredibly popular, and then they fucking created Doom. So I mean, they would have sold a lot, I think.
So this is Super Mario Brothers on the Famicom Disk System, and as you could see, it pretty much looks identical. But I don't know why. I think it's in my head. It feels smoother to me.
Okay. Let me just see.
No, I don't mean like the way the controls feel. I mean like the way
Left to
it
right?
looks.
Yeah, the left to right is definitely. I noticed that too.
Right? Like
The scrolling, yeah.
Yeah, you notice how like you don't have on the right and left side of the screen, you don't have like the weird flashing.
Yeah, well that's those are like scrolling artifacts. Yeah, this one's much smoother, and also it doesn't have the little, like sometimes in Mario you have these like little like this little glitch that comes out, and it doesn't do it in this. It definitely seems a lot smooth. It almost makes it look 3-dimensional in a way,
Yeah, right.
which is very cool.
Ooh, I almost just full jumped.
I want to know also what other like exclusive Famicom Disk System games exist like that never came out anywhere else.
There's a lot.
Now, when is that level maker coming out for Mario?
I thought it should have been out already.
Is it for 3D World?
No, it's just a game.
Because I kind of want to play that.
Yeah,
That is
I think
great.
that would be a fun show,
That would
creating
be fun.
levels and then playing them.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
I was watching
By the way, is the flower always the all the way on the left?
Yeah.
Why did I think it was the second from the left?
Always.
yeah.
It's so weird that I thought.
People who watch the show have heard me talk about this, I think, but that I'm a giant Disney nerd, Disney park nerd. And I was lurking on YouTube one day, and someone in Little Big Planet was making Disney rides as levels.
That's awesome.
Like the car, you'd sit in the car, and it would go along. So they have haunted mansions on there. Super funny.
So, if I remember right, you break the second brick, right?
Yeah. I know how to do this. Do you want me to do it?
Oh, well, just remind me of what I.
It's kind of awkward. Yeah, you have to break that second brick
break
right
the
above
second
you.
brick.
But to get in there is a little awkward.
You have to squat jump through.
Yeah,
don't
you don't necessarily have to do that, but it makes life easier. You have to. Okay, you did it in one shot.
Oh, thank you. Oh wait, why am I stuck?
You did it the right way.
Try again.
You can't try again because you can't move. Well, yeah. You know what? Oh, you know what? I think Mike's right. I think now you'll be able to get in there. Like it doesn't scroll like automatically scroll you like in Mario Brothers 1. You know what I mean? I think because it's a disc system, it might load the information a little bit different, so that has to be available. If it says
No, of
warp,
course I can't do it.
yeah, if it says warp zone, then you're fine. But if you can go in there right now and
Right.
jump in, I think you'll be okay.
Mario, come on! I did it first try. Now you don't want to go?
I was in there already.
I was in it.
What
Use
I would
the
do
time to
is
squeeze.
break that block on the left.
On the left.
Yeah, that one too, just to get it out of the way, and then I feel you have like a little bit more room. Yeah, because if you break that block, you're gonna have to restart.
Exactly. There we go.
Oh, just yeah, and now just go right in.
Right. Get in,
You
get
should be
in.
right.
Minus world. Okay. World -1. All right. So this is totally different. Look at that. Look at the princess. And it's technically a water.
But what was this? Was it like next level?
No, this is 4-3.
Is it just? Yeah, but it wasn't in water.
Look at that.
Oh, it's like 4-3, and
It's a
the
glitch.
castle.
Is it just a cache of stuff?
This is just a bunch of the information of the game.
I think what it is, it's
Look at the way he's swimming too. That doesn't look normal.
No, it is.
Is it?
Is
Does he
it?
swim
Yeah.
like that in the game?
It's Mario. Oh, you know what it is?
He's
I
usually
think
tilted more.
It's a combination of it's Hammer Brothers. I don't know. It might be. Oh, you fucked now.
Am I?
Yeah,
What was I supposed to do?
probably go on the bottom because the bottom will make you go inside the castle.
You think?
Yeah,
So now it's frozen forever.
yeah.
So you have to do that over again.
You have to restart. The time's not gonna end.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Time's frozen.
Yeah, if you start at the top, because there's like a little invisible block there that actually stops you. So if you go on the bottom, you'll hit that block and they'll probably put you right into the thing.
All right. I'm gonna try and wall jump this. Oh, that's depressing that I missed that. Ah, I missed it again.
Do you remember trying to do this one day backwards? Remember that we were doing the Game Genie thing? You tried to do the wall jumping backwards for like 20 minutes, and you wouldn't turn it off until
It's
you did
backwards.
You
it.
can
It was the
do
Game Genie day.
I thought it was impossible to do it because of...
No. The Game Genie day was you'd move backwards. So that was the Game Genie code.
Oh.
Was that the day you tried to do that?
Oh, maybe I don't remember.
I
trying to do it
vividly
backwards.
remember you trying to do the thing. I was like, Greg, can we just end the show, please?
I don't
You
remember
were
trying
like,
to do it backwards.
I think we were running backwards. Like the
Running animation. It was
yeah,
Mario's
yeah,
thing,
Mario was facing the other way and you were running backwards. Remember we tried to do it in Mario 2 and it was like everything was backwards unless you got, except for getting off of a vine. Like you'd go up the vine normally,
yeah, the
and then you had to get
controls
off the
are
vine, but it would
backwards.
reverse. So you'd
I
press
remember.
left to go on the left side, and you'd immediately go back onto the vine or fall down.
See, I thought when
So you had
said,
to like hit it really quickly.
I thought when you said you guys beat Mario backwards, I thought you meant, okay, can I have the controller for a second?
Like you held it like this.
No, I was doing this. I beat Mario, I don't know if you guys did I beat Mario once like this. Damn it, I already fucked it up. But I was actually just facing backwards the whole time like this. Wow, it actually feels a little bit different. Yeah, it feels different because you can't, when Mario's sliding, okay, I guess it's alright, but I did it that way. I physically made Mario look
whole
to
you
the
have you have
Yeah.
a lot of free
But
time.
I did it at Skip's house, like when I was in college. But I did all the warps and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't do I didn't beat every level.
Do you know? Here's a good trivia question. How many unique levels are in this game?
Okay, well
Not including mine.
there's 32 levels, and I would say 4 of them are probably identical, and there's probably 2 castles that are identical.
I think I needed to do that. To scroll it a little bit last time.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I think I'm good now.
I think you'd have to. Oh, maybe yeah. I'm gonna say 32, 28.
27. Very close.
Not the minus level.
No.
Even though there's multiple of those.
No, the minus level. You just said without the minus level.
Without the minus.
Oh, you said that. Okay.
Yeah, because minus world is just like the program is screwed up. It's like, where am I supposed to go? I don't know.
Go through the damn wall.
There are 2 castles that are similar, and there's 5 levels that are the same. I know there's a repeat of 4-3. I know there's a repeat of.
I don't remember which is which.
Because a lot of them are in the middle, and I don't know the middle levels that well.
Right.
Who plays World 5? Tell me.
I love World 5.
I don't
Is
even
it the
remember.
night level or the snow
Yeah.
level?
I think 5 is the night.
I think that's 6.
If 5 is the night tonight.
What I
Why
try to
can't
do
I
is
go
this.
freaking
Try
through
this.
now?
Keep Mario where only his right foot looking at us is on there. Yeah, and that's what I try to do, and sometimes it gives me.
Hey, that's a pretty good trick. Okay, minus rolled again.
I do know my Mario.
The first time I got it, I can't
It's
believe
brush your shoulder off, now your elbow.
No, I have
it
my
looks
own-
like you,
I have my own thing.
like everyone in the world is. Yeah, but John goes. Everyone's like, "What are you doing?" It's my own thing.
Cleaning,
It's my
I'm
own
cleaning
thing.
my elbow.
So I need to go.
It's like having a secret handshake and you're the only one that
Yeah,
knows it.
because there's no flag on it that's going to pull you down anyway.
Right, that makes sense. Okay.
Who died?
Alright, so I need to go.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's good enough.
Okay.
So this is that's world 1-3, but with like the castle world overlapped on top of it.
Yeah. Negative world, -2.
And this is 1-3, but it looks like it's regular 1-3, and that's weird because those aren't supposed to be there. It's like a harder version. Oh, I think there's a double world of this.
Remember double two dudes in this level?
Yes.
Almost there.
Yeah, this is the part that got us every time.
Just got it. Okay, and then then you play the castle. Oh, I guess then you're good. And then you play the castle. I'm sure is -3, and then you should be
You
okay.
think?
Yeah, because if it seems like it's going. The next one was one.
No,
Oh,
reverse
no.
control was
What
not
was the other
remix,
one?
I don't think.
Oh no, it was 1-3 and 1-3.
Whoa. This is weird.
Oh, this might be a repeating castle, and it's like glitched so it won't repeat. That's what this might be.
Oh!
Did you know you can do that?
What? Jump on them?
Yeah.
No.
You know why? Because you've
Oh, really?
never fought them in the air.
Yeah.
You know, there's one in the Lost levels. In the Lost levels, there's bloopers in the air.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I should remember that.
That's why I'm surprised. Yeah, this is one of the looping castles. This is like 4-4 or something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it just died. And now you know to go on the bottom.
Yeah.
But I think that's a looping one, because that's not supposed to happen in the real world. It's like took 2 levels and mushed them together.
Alright, so I need to go stay low here.
Yeah.
Get low!
There's no reason to really run and be brash. You know, just have them.
It's just the way I play. Oh!
Let me try. Or no, you can't.
I think you have a finite amount of lives.
Don't ruin it now, Greg. You have to do it again and again until you
Because
get
they
it right.
they have the same dynamics. If you just stay to the left, they'll move over to the left, and then you can just run past them.
Or you could have just jumped the way you were doing before.
Fick you. Yeah, stay on the bottom.
Okay.
That was the only way to go, actually.
Yeah, otherwise you're screwed.
Oh, fuck you, Bowser. That was awesome.
And there's nobody here. Thank you, Mary Bear. Princess is in another castle.
Too bad.
And that's it?
We'll find out, because it might take a little bit of time. Yeah, resets.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You beat it.
I beat the game.
You beat the minus world.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, speedrun time. 5 minutes.
But now, here's an interesting thing. So now, notice how the screen, when we're playing, look at the left and right side of the screen.
You mean that little dot?
No, there's nothing. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, whoa.
What?
You're now in the hard version.
Oh, yeah. It counts that I beat it.
Wow. That's amazing.
But you notice how when the screen scrolls, how it's perfect?
Yeah.
There's nothing on the, I think it's the right side of the screen that
Yeah.
normally would be like, constantly loading.
Yeah.
So now if I were to switch this out.
It might not do it. It might be more obvious because when you're playing on a widescreen, it shows areas of the image that wasn't
Hey,
intended to be
TC
seen.
Blueberry Kush, what's up?
Whereas on a
Lauren.
CRT, those would be cut.
That's true.
So on a CRT, you might not see it. On a widescreen, you would see it. Oh, using the Famicom version.
Yeah.
Why not?
Is it loading?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the cartridge version, but still Famicom. Let's see if it does that. Oh no, it's not.
It looks different a little bit. to
It does
me.
look a little different, right? It
Do you
honestly
see
doesn't-
lines in the background?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not quite as clear, right?
Yeah. I think it has to do with how the information is put. You know, like the Famicom disk system can hold more information. So
I did
it's
say
like-
hello to Lauren.
Oh, hello, Lauren. I didn't say hello. I haven't been looking at the chat from
They
playing.
like to jump on my down my
So
throat.
let's see what the show where the minus world on here, and we'll try and look for differences in general. But yeah, it just I can't tell though if it's in my head or not, but it just looks different. To
Yeah,
me.
no, I agree. I agree. But it's a hair, you know, it's not a huge difference. But
No.
the minus world is different. It's
Yeah.
really just 2-3 that never ends.
Yeah, exactly. You can't beat it like you. Oh shit!
You can,
I
yeah, you
did that.
can, yeah, you can still get it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can. You just
You
need to
can
be.
go back.
Yeah, because there's other power ups.
Oh, I thought you might still get that one.
Or you could do it that way.
Jump slightly.
So now what are
over.
you doing?
Minus world, but it's not quite as
Exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't beat it. You just run out of time.
I said hello to Lauren when I said hello to TC Blueberry Crush. Why is it such a big deal? Why do you guys think I did not do that?
Yeah, that's cool.
I didn't get away with anything. I said hello. It's like, Mike, why'd you kill all those people? I didn't. I was
Nice
sitting
excuse.
right here.
Nice excuse.
Nice
You
excuse.
did it.
But I did. I was watching them be murdered with you. Like I was a spectator just like you were.
No, you don't have to do it on this one. It'll pull you.
Alright, so your technique is that.
It might be slightly different because maybe this physics are slightly different, but that's just what I do, and that helps me out.
That looks close. Because you really do need to like kind of have your head like.
Yeah,
In it.
you need to go through like that bottom corner that pulls you. Because you can do it while standing, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah, because you can break that block so easily. Get your ass in there. That was close. That was close. I'm getting close every time.
Well, it's not that you're getting close. It's like a binary thing. Either you hit it or you don't hit it.
Right, but you could. There it is. You could tell visually what it's supposed to look. Wow, that was a close call. I almost scrolled too much. So yeah, this is the way it looks on the original. Not the Famicom disk system, and this is what like everyone always who's done the minus world is like, oh, this is like disappointing. Like this is all it is, and I agree with them. But on the disk system, it actually is pretty damn cool. This is kind of like a who gives a shit.
Yeah.
Isn't
Well,
this like endless water?
It's not that it was
Is
intended.
that what this is?
Yeah. It's not that it was intended to do it. You're like fucking up the game code because it has to get
Yes.
to a certain point to say, oh, now you're in the warp level, so it knows where to jump to. When you
Right.
go into that pipe, it allows you to jump somewhere, but not where you're supposed to. So it just
Exactly.
takes the game code and just kind of like it
And now
fucks it
we're
up.
here again. And it just keeps on looping. And you can do this all day long. And that's it. That's all there is.
See, so the Famicom disk system has to be different. It can't be a direct port because if it was, then that would be different. Then
Exactly.
you would be able to get into this would happen.
Yeah.
So that's probably also why, if they change that, there's probably a difference in the actual code that makes the game look a little bit nicer.
You see that?
Yeah, well, it's not. Game's not intended. This level's not intended.
I
to
know,
be
but
played.
I didn't know that this. Oh no, it's because I wasn't. It's starting me down.
Yeah.
I just thought I never appeared.
That out of everything that I have Nintendo related, that's the only thing that makes me feel nostalgic. Where I'm like, I feel like I'm a kid.
Because you don't hear it often.
Exactly. I think we mentioned this last time.
Yeah?
Yeah. 'cause
What
it-
song?
The death thing for
music.
Mario.
Oh.
The game over music, right?
Yeah. Because like I don't really die in Mario, but I don't get to that point where you lose all of your lives,
Yeah.
and then when you hear it again, it makes you go like, oh, I'm like 6.
6, feeling disappointment.
Yeah.
all
I'm like
over.
6.
Just
Plus
hearing
20.
it, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm in my
Plus
living
12.
room now. Very cool.
Today.
Well, I didn't beat Mario 1 until I was in 6th grade.
Oh, I didn't beat video games when I was a kid. I gave up. I'm like, fuck this. I'm going outside on my bike.
I beat a handful. I beat Dick Tracy.
I remember beating the original Mario Brothers as a kid, and I remember I wasn't allowed to play like the big TV, which was like what 27 inches. That was the big TV.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to play on that. I had to play on this 13-inch shitty TV with like metal touch buttons on it.
I played Final Fantasy VII and beat it on one of those TVs. A PlayStation hooked up to a 13-inch TV, sitting in a chair, tipped
Yeah.
back like this. Final Fantasy
you know
VII,
what?
grinding, doing the gold choke up,
It was
everything like
so
that.
Awesome.
Oh no, I have so good memories of playing games like that. I played every RPG like that for years.
Yeah.
No wonder I have bad posture and heart, you know what I mean?
I never realized the person that's playing Mario really sucks.
I think
Yeah. The demos and
I think the
NES games
first-
usually terrible.
the first game I ever really beat, probably Half-Life. It was a PC game until like in the late 90s. Like I didn't beat any of these games. Oh, you know, maybe Super Mario World. Maybe not even that. Like I'm not a good video game
Mike
player.
didn't start beating games until he came on the show. And I was
No,
like,
seriously,
Mike
it's
was
not.
like, just forget it. I was like, no, on this show we beat him.
No, I really don't play. I don't play games that much. I mean, I beat RPGs after
Right.
that a lot, but
Right.
and strategy games and things like that. My forte is more RPGs and strategy games and war games and stuff. It's not platformers.
It's true. Anyway, guys, I did say we were ending early tonight, and I did mean it. Hello, Stitch. Welcome, but we are
And goodbye.
We are ending. We beat the game we wanted to. I did the Minus World as intended, and so yeah, and this is definitely a crazy time.
What time is it now?
It is
10:30.
right now 10:20.
Okay.
Because I'm graduating.
You can make it to
soon.
you can make it to your karaoke.
Oh,
I had my last lecture last night, ever.
someone had to start
Next-
talking to you?
Yeah.
Next time.
Next week.
I'm gonna learn my lesson this time. So
Next week I have my last final, and then then I'm putting that cap and gown on and getting my ass out of there.
yeah, when's your graduation so I can take off and come and cheer you on
23
and then
tickets
throw shit
available.
at you? Just stand outside the street. Hey,
I
asshole!
wish you could come, but yeah, only 3 tickets. So.
And they're all going to me.
I didn't go to my graduation.
I didn't go to my undergrad graduation because I didn't feel
What are you graduating with? Like, what do you...
master's
And...
in organizational psychology. But in my undergrad, I felt like I
Yeah, okay, then give me money because you'll be rich.
I'm getting my master's in menial labor.
But undergrad, I didn't know anyone really I was graduating with. I transferred in. I was a commuter. I didn't connect to anyone. You know, there was no.
Where did you end up
Me too.
finishing it?
Hofstra.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't feel like.
As you're talking, it's easier to beat it and just killing time as you're lecturing.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I was done. I didn't feel like it meant anything, so it didn't matter. But this, I am done, and all your
There are
classes
people
have,
in this
overlap.
world who are like, I graduated high school. I'm so proud of myself. It's like, I didn't think college mattered. I didn't even go to my
No, it wasn't
my
that it wasn't-
really really good school graduation. I didn't.
It wasn't even.
didn't care.
It felt like an accomplishment, but I didn't feel like the ceremony meant anything. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
The degree did, but not the ceremony.
You know what's really funny? In like 6 months, when you're like, oh, I have student loans I have to pay now. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, those students are the worst.
I want to go...
Considering you've been in school for 10 years.
I want to actually go
Well,
back...
longer than 10 years.
I actually
in a
want to go
week.
back to school, and that's the one thing that's stopping me. Because, no... haven't paid-
I have developed the opinion that fuck it. You know what? You're never gonna pay him off when you're living. Just Just make him the lowest payment you can. Let it ride, and when you die, let someone else deal with it. Just be like, remember when I
Dies with
pushed you
you.
to be a doctor, kids? Yeah, this is why. Here's $75,000 in student loans.
How nice.
Unless someone co-signed with you, your debt dies with you. And if someone older than you co-signed with you, they're probably dead too.
Oh, really?
Wait, your debt dies with you? Really? Your student debt? Oh, I'm going back to school. I'm gonna be a vet. I'm gonna be a doctor.
Your debt
I'm
dies with you. If you have like $1 million in debt and you die,
No,
and
there
no
are
one
things that
co-signs
that
for
doesn't
you.
happen. There is.
No,
debt goes- yeah.
your debt dies with you. Who's going to be responsible for it if they didn't, unless they signed for those loans also?
I'm pretty sure that it goes to like if you have children, those things go to them.
Yeah, that would be great. Like, oh, your dad died.
Like estate
By the way,
taxes and things,
here's
too.
That would be such
$200,000
bullshit. Your
debt.
dad
Why do I feel
dies,
like I've heard of that happening?
I don't know. Maybe if you asked your kids to co-sign something for you, and then that's fucked. But like, that's another thing. Like some people say, the smartest thing to do with student loans is to just like declare bankruptcy and just wait out your bad credit. But if anyone co-signed for you, they're screwed too, so you can't do it.
Yeah.
I should have done that too. I should have done that. I think I have like only $1,000 left finally, and it's not even like I spent a lot of money when I was doing it. I was just like, I'm just gonna go to Nassau, and that's good enough. But I would like to go back. And it's like, do I really like want to spend all this money and have no guarantee?
Yeah,
of
estate
getting it
stuff
back?
does it. If like you're rich and your dad had an estate, even if you don't live there, you have to pay all that taxes and things on that.
All right, that's different.
I think back taxes is what
Yeah,
gets you.
taxes.
That's
Junie
well, I
Bell-
was right. There was something. I just was
Yeah.
miss.
It's not really. A thing.
Debt and fortune is actually inherited here. Norway. Oh, Norway.
Yeah, get
That's an area that's like awesome. That's like the best place to live. Norway, Sweden, Finland, they all got whatever it is.
Oh,
they
if I
got
could
it.
learn those languages, I'd be there now. I have a friend who lives in Finland, loves it. It's just really cold.
Yeah, but like
Sometimes.
they got everything.
Well, I mean, forgive me if I'm wrong here, Mo, but they're pretty much the closest thing to a socialist state you can cut is Sweden and Norway.
I didn't.
You could just jump over these guys, you know.
Yeah, but this is just my I play it this way all the time, so it's my safe way.
I think it's safer to just jump over them.
I'm not even really paying attention. I'm just
Greg,
sort of-
that was good. Greg, you can get a job in Norway as an organizational psychologist.
Sure. Organizations
Lunge.
typically travel like crazy anyway.
Greg's gonna be a
Travel?
motivator. I can't wait to see Greg's TED talk. It's just this for 25 minutes.
a lot of jumping in Mario.
See, the thing though with the
Yes,
degrees
there
though, if
is.
you get the degree, if you work it right, you'll make enough money to pay the degree. That like if you got an undergraduate degree and you have like me, $60,000 in student loans. If I got a reasonable paying job, it's not that big of a hit.
That's exactly right.
So if you get the grad degree in the field you want and you work at it, then
You're
you
paying
should
off.
be making enough money to it would just equal out. You'd still be paying money, of course, but
Right, but you're doing work that you want to do,
exactly.
and that's what matters.
Unfortunately, what I want to do, having a degree does nothing for you. So,
What's that?
Hmm?
What is?
well,
what is-
anything. It's creative stuff. I like to write.
yeah,
I like
but
to do
I mean,
music. You don't need
obviously-
a degree to do that. It's merit. So I can't be like it's not like accounting. Like
Right.
oh, I got a good place and I got a really good firm. I'm an accountant for a really good
To have any kind of a
business.
creative job would be fantastic. It's just like you said, like
Yeah.
it's not so much like
Not
a, oh, if
plausible.
you want to do it, then just do it. It's like if you want to do it, try and hope for the best.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah. Of course. There's.
Which I
there's-
fully support people trying
Yeah.
and hoping for the best, but it's just that it's not guaranteed, not even.
you have to
remotely
work.
guaranteed.
You have to work at it.
You have to work at it, and then, like anything else, then cross your fingers for the best.
Ask agrees with me because she says that she doesn't want to get her master's because she doesn't want to pay for it.
Who said that?
Oh, we've had this. I know this whole. We've had this discussion, and I'm not bringing it up because you're in there.
Oh.
We were just talking about it.
See, if
I was still thinking about doing it. I may, one day. I just got to figure out what I want to do with it.
Well, you can't. Here's how I feel about it. You don't go for your master's just because, like,
You're
hey,
going
I
for
can
your
go for a master's. You go for a master's because there's something you want to do and you need that degree to get there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're wasting your time and money.
Yeah, that is a waste.
like other people that
That's like going to college too. Like,
That's how I feel. Yeah, about undergrad, unless for most people, I would say.
just go to a community college and get your prerequisite, like the English and Spanish, that kind of crap out. The superlatives, not superlatives, elective type of stuff.
Yeah. Core
Liberal
classes.
arts type
Core
things. Yeah, core. And then figure out what you want while you're doing that. I think I made a mistake personally going for what I went for no reason. Other than I think I thought it was cool.
I think
Like,
that you
this is a
should
waste of time.
you should really just. I mean, you should not go from high school directly into college. I think that's a big mistake.
Well, that says more about the high school education system than it does about the choice to go to college. Really.
Oh my god, these jumps! Oh man!
That's a game over. I just fuck around.
All right. Well, anyway, that was a fun little extra thing. But
For me.
No,
Yeah,
it's
talking about
actually-
serious things. Like, oh,
It was
play
fun
that.
to watch.
I will
Anyway,
co-sign your loan, Ashel. Listen.
Anyway, thank you guys
For
all
$10.
for coming down. Next week would technically be coming up on the 3-year anniversary of the show, which is crazy. But we're not gonna next week have like the big anniversary show because things are too hectic in my life right now. But we are gonna have a 3-year anniversary.
And
show.
wait, the bigger news is that next week, between Thursday and Monday, are both of our birthdays.
That is big news.
I think Thursday is yours, right? It's the
Friday.
9th? 8th. So Friday.
That's right.
And then Monday is mine. So we're not doing anything. We're going to celebrate ourselves. And then we're going to celebrate the show.
Yeah, we are gonna have a nice, fun anniversary special like we did last year, which was a lot of fun.
What did we do last year? Oh, we did like
it
an
was
hour of everything.
Oh yeah, no,
That's where we came up with 2 dudes.
yeah,
It was
exactly.
a year ago. Hey, well, we'll have to do 2 dudes because it's the
Definitely do
anniversary.
it. We'll definitely do it.
We'll have to do 2 dudes. So, John,
to do
if
2
you have a friend you want to bring, or
It's, and for those who donated for the 2 Dudes 1 Controller sweatshirt, we just finally cleared up a miscommunication with the person who's making it, and it is gonna be made over the next couple
if they're lurking in the chat
It'll
somewhere.
be made over the next couple of weeks.
What happened? Did I miss something?
Where the viewers donated a total of $100 to get us a sweatshirt that we both wear, like a double one.
Oh,
for
I
2 Dudes 1
see.
Controller.
Like the straight jacket from the Addams family that,
Yeah.
that Flora and Fauna wear.
So it's coming. Yeah, I don't want you guys to think that like I was just like, yeah, I'll definitely get that. And I'm like,
It's gonna show up. It's gonna show up, but it's just gonna say in big purple and pink letters, "gay." It's like, we didn't order this. Well, yeah, you did.
well,
Well, that's what you got. It's like, all right, we got
yeah.
you.
If you look on the Facebook page, I posted a funny conversation with Minji, who's the one getting it made. Pretty
Yes,
funny.
we're picking on Minji.
Yeah,
Minji.
I always have to pick on Minji. But anyway, guys, that's our show, and we'll be back next week, and I'll see you then. We still have to finish Doki Doki Panic, so that's,
Yes, we do.
That's a real pain in the butt. That's crazy that they did that. Oh, you have
Fourth
to beat
one.
every level
Fourth
with
one.
every character.
We're gonna do it. We're close.
It's puzzle. It's a game of patience.
It is, and you have to beat every level. You can't warp.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, guys, have a great night. We'll see you next week.